I want to share a quote with you from the Buddha about this. He says, "The thought manifests as word. The word manifests as deeds. The deed develops into habit, and habit hardens into character. So watch the thought and its ways with care, and let it spring from love, born out of concern for all living beings." So really being mindful of our thoughts. And those of us, as practitioners, we start to pay attention. We start to look at the cues and clues where kind of these, more difficult states of mind or harmful states of mind arise, and we apply the antidotes. But practicing mindfulness is a really, really foundational to cultivating good habits. Geshe Tenzin Dorje shared that there are 3 qualities of great practitioners, great bodhisattvas. He said, first, they are scholarly. Okay? They listen to the teachings and study them. Second, they are diligent in practicing in daily life and contemplating and applying the Dharma. And third, they are noble. He said they meditate regularly, and they develop altruistic great compassion and profound wisdom. So we also might think about how to cultivate good habits relating to becoming a great practitioner. Are there things we can do in cultivating habits to become more scholarly? Maybe it's reading passages each week from a book, to make an effort to study something from the Buddhist teachings that will help us learn to be more skillful. This is really wonderful because it reminds me of a couple of things. I used to listen to a lot of music on the radio, and the interesting thing about music, it's so compelling because it stimulates states of mind. It stimulates feelings, right? Mm-hmm. So you hear a love song, you think about someone you're in love with, and you just get more and more like ooh, or. Whatever it is, that's why people like music, because it stimulates states of mind. And at some point I realized, it's weird because if I listen to the music, then the music's always going on in my head. And I thought, is this the kind of message I want my mind to be focused on all the time? And as I became a student and started practicing the Dharma, I was less and less interested in that. And I started listening to audio teachings in the car whenever I was driving, and it was amazing because I have a lot of time I'm driving, and I'd have all this time to be inspired by virtue, by an understanding, and so it's a way to become scholarly, but just scholarly just means that we become wiser, we begin to understand things and that we didn't understand.
Become familiar with the material.
Familiar with the material.